Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a sensational day. Thank you for joining me for this Killer Sudoku that I do on my iPad. I'll go through the rules of Sudoku, how the cages add to making it a Killer Sudoku, a little helping hand that I use to solve the puzzle, and then we'll get on to solving it. Alright, in Sudoku there are 9 columns, 9 rows, and 9 boxes. In each of the rows, columns, and boxes we need the unique numbers 1 through 9. I like to think about it from a point of view that we're trying to find the crossover points between the rows, columns, and boxes for each number. The cages are these dotted lines with a number in the top left-hand corner. So you can see there can be a 3, a single, a double, and however many. So this one's got a 4. The number in the top left-hand corner represents the addition of the cells. So in here, we've got a, let's say, 4 here, right? 4 can add up to, can be 1 and 3. There can be no duplicate numbers. 1 and 3 is the only one. I just don't know the order of it. All right, so 9 can be 1 and 8, 2 and 7, 3 and 6, 5 and 4. But these are the numbers that we have that add up to the number in the top left-hand corner. The other thing is, when I was talking before, I told you that each row, column, and box needs to have the numbers 1 through 9. They're added together as 45, and that comes in handy when we're trying to find some solutions. An example of that would be, if you see this is a row has a full set of cages. So you can see 21 plus 9 is 30, plus 15 is 45. So that's got all the numbers in it. Can come in handy. I can't see an example right now, but when I do, I'll let you know. All right, let's get into the solving. 3 is here. Now this is 4 and it's going to be 3 and 1 because it can't be 2 and 2. 3 comes across here, so that's got to be a 3 here, leaving this to be a 1. 3 is going to be one of these two because 3 and 11 can't be in a Sudoku because it's got to be up to 9. 4 is here. All right, so that's the start of the puzzle. This one here is a 6. So the only numbers that can make up 6 in a 3-cell cage that add up to 6 is 1, 2, 3. 1 and 3 are there, so that has to be a 2, and then 1 and 3 will be one of these two. All right, what else can we see? No. Actually, so remember the row of 45? So one column is going to be 45, 2 columns is going to be 90, 45 plus 45. There's a spare cage here. So what we can do is whatever we're short of 90 when I add up all of these up here will be that number there. So 12, 27, 39, 45, 61, 64, 73, 86. So this here, if I've added up correctly, is 4 short of 90. So it should be a 4. And I did add that up correctly. Quietly chuffed to himself, but I'll move on. All right. So what else have we got? We know that this is going to, with these here, this is going to be a 2. 1 and 2 are going to be in one of these two here, because they can't be in 12, 15, and 10. All right. The other number is unknown to me at the moment. 3, 1, 3. Okay. So what else have we got? 4's there. 4's there. 25. I normally start these puzzles off quite well and then fade. So nothing really surprising here. 8 and 6 is not possible in this here because this can either be 8 and 7 or 6 and 9. So 8 and 6 is going to be, so this is going to be 9 and 5, making this as 8 and 7. $14 here. Right. What else can we see? 4's there, 4's there. 4 can't be here. 4 can't be here. 4 can be here or here. 4's are going to be one of those two. One's going to be in this column. When you've got an 8 with the 3 cells, you've always got to have a 1. It's either 1, 3, and 4 or 1, 2, and 5. Okay. 15. So 4 and 8 can't be here. Nine, 5. What else can we see? So we've got 12 here. So this can't be 8 and 4. So 8 and 4 there. 17. Okay. 1. So 8 and 7. 5 and 9. So 4, 6. 4, 6. So 4 can't be here. So 4 is one of these two. 6 and no, it's not 9. 2. 2, 4, 6. So 4 can't be there. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so what else can we see? Can't see much at all, to be frank. 3's up there, 3's there. 3 can be there, 3, 1, 4. 12. 14. 15, 1, 3. And 21. 14. So 9 plus 4 is 13, 26, so this is 19. So 2 can't be there, so 2 can be here, 2 can be here. 9's there. 8. So that can't be an 8. Can't be an 8, and that can't be an 8. So 8's here. So 8's going to be here or here. So 8 and 7 could happen there. That's 8 and 7. Okay. 9 and 6. So 6 and 4, 6. So this has to be 9 and 6 because 6 and 6 can't be here. 6 and 6 can't be here. 6 can't be here, and 6 and 4 doesn't work there. So 9 and 6 here, which means 4 can't be here, and 8 can't be here either because 8 and 2. So this can't be a 4. So this is an 8, leaving this to be a 4. All right, so I'll explain why it couldn't be an 8. 8 and 4 didn't work because of the 4 there. 8 and 2 didn't work because of the 2 there. 8 doesn't work because that would take it above 6, and 8 doesn't work there, so it takes about that. Also, 8 and 4 didn't work here. This had to be 9 and 6 because there was no other spot for the 6 to go because the 6 and 4 didn't work either. So this is there. This is going to be 7 and 5. So this will be 1, 2 and 3. Well, 3 won't be there. 3 could be there or there. 4 could be there. Well, 4 can't be there, so that's 1 and 5. So 4 has got to be there in that 6 there, leaving this to be a 2. Alright, 1 and 3's there. 9 and 6. So if that's a 3, that can be a 5. 7 and 5. That's 7 and 5 there. That means that cannot be a 3 because that'll have to be a 7 there. So this here is a 1, leaving this to be a 3, this to be a 1 here, and this will be a 9. Okay, so this is 5, 7, 5, 7. 9 has to be down here somewhere. 5 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8. 8's going to be here or here. If that's 8, if that's an 8 there, this has to be a 1, 4, 2, and that's not possible because of the 4 and 1 there. So that can't be an 8. That can't be an 8. So this is an 8 here. Alright. So 8 comes across here, 8 comes across here. 8 can't be here because 1 and 4 and 2 would be left. So that's an 8 there. Now I have a spare cell here. So 12, 22, 26, 34. That's going to be 11 there, leaving me 4 to get to 15. Right. So 9, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 5 and 3, 7 and 1. Well, it can't be a 7 there. So this has got to be a 5, leaving this to be a 3. Because this is 9, 6, that has to be a 7 to finish off that row. Okay, 7, 5, 7, 5. So 1, 7, 5, 1, 2. So 2 is here. 3, so 2, 3, so that's got to be a 6. So 2, 3, 4 is 9. 9 from 15 is 6. Okay. So 8 and 6 can't be here, so that can't work. 5 can't be here, so this is a 5, leaving this to be a 9. And this was 8 and 7, which we knew. One and 5 up here. 1 can be here or here. Of course, it can be there. 8 and 6 here. 8 can't be there, so this has got to be an 8, leaving this to be a 6. 25, so that's 10. So 1 and 9 is here. 2 and 6. So 6 can't be here. Or it's not 6. 6 is in that right. So 2, 6, 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 are there. 8, 7, 7, 5. 10, 15, 17, 9, 6. 3, 3, 3. 3 can be here or here. 9 and 6 there. 14 can be all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 can't be there. 5, 8, and 9. So 8 could be here. 9's going to be here. So 9's here. This can't be 9 and 6. So this has got to be 8 and 7. 8 can't be there. So this is an 8 here, leaving this to be a 7. The reason I think that's a 9 is 9 comes down here, and I need a 9 and a 22. Okay, so 9, 8 and 7. So 8 and 7 can be either here, because it's either going to be 7, 6, 9 or 8, 5, 9. And because of this 8 here, this has to be a 7. Leaving the 6 can't be here, so this is a 6, leaving this to be a 9. This is going to be 8 and 4. 8 can't be there, so this is an 8 and 4. And the reason I know there's 7 and 9 was the other two numbers, 7 and 5, 9 and 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 7's there, 7's there. 1, 3 can't be there, 3 can't be there, 5 can't be there. That's interesting. So this is going to be 3, 1, 4. Because 5 can't be here, 5 can't be here, means that can't be a 5. 3 can't be here, 3 can't be here, so that's a 3 there. 1 can't be there, so this is going to be a 1, leaving this to be a 4. 4, 5, 8, 7. Alright, 8 can't be here. 8 can't be here because I have to be a 1 and there's a 1 there. So this has got to be the 8, leaving this to be a 7 to get to 15. Alright, 6. So I've got this one spare cage here. So 6, 14, 10, 27, 35. That's going to be a 10, leaving this to be a 2. Okay, so 4 comes across here, 4 comes across here, so this is a 4 here. 4 comes down here, 4 comes down here, so this is a 4 here. So because this is 21, less 4 is 17. 17 can only be 9 and 8. 8 can't be here, so this is an 8, leaving this to be a 9. 9 comes up here, 9 comes across here, so 9 is there. And then I still have 9 and 6 there. 2. Okay, so 4, 7, 8. So this is actually 6 and 5 here. Alright, so 1 and 8 doesn't work here, so because of the 8 there, 1 and 8 doesn't work. 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here, so this is a 1 here. 1 and 2, so this is a 2. 9 can't be here, so that's a 9, leaving this to be a 6 to get to 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's there. And this is going to be 7 and 3. 7 can't be there, so this is a 7, leaving this to be a 3. Alright, 3 comes up here, 3 comes up here, 3's there. So that is 10, 13. To get to 15 is 2. And that finishes off the column. 2 comes down here, so 2 can be one of these two. If that's a 2, that'd have to be a 9, so that can't be a 2, so that's a 2 there. Finish off this box with a 1. 7 comes up here, so this is a 7, leaving this to be a 5. 9 and 7 and 2 equals 9. 1, 2, 3. So that makes this a 2 and a 7, which makes this a 5 and a 6. 6 can't be there, so this is going to be a 6, leaving this to be a 5. 2, 7 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a 6 there. Remember, this had to be 9 and 6 because 6 can't be with 6 and 12. So 6 comes up here. So this is a 6, leaving this to be a 9. Alright, so 9 and 5 here. 9's going to be one of these two. 9 can't be here, 9 can't be here. Okay, so 9 and 5 can be there. Six is 1 and 5. So 1 is there. 6, 3, 3. 3 could be here. Could that be a 9? No, it's not. 3 can't be there. So 3 comes down here. 3 comes across here. So this is a 3 here. And then I can either have 102. Can't, because of this 8 here. 4 and 6 can't. 3 and 7. So this is 1 and 9. 9 can't be there. So that's a 9, leaving this to be a 1. 1 comes up here, so this is a 1 here, leaving this to be a 5. 5 comes up here, so this is a 5, leaving this to be a 7. 7 comes down here, so this is a 7 here, leaving this to be a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leaving this to be a 9. 1, 2, can't be there, so that's a 2, leaving this to be an 8 to get to 16. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is there. 1 comes down here, 1 comes across here, so it's a 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a 6 there, leaving this to be a 5. 8 and 6 there, and that finishes off the puzzle. Alright, so we did that in, I don't know what we did it in 20 minutes. A little slow, but we got there in the end. Thank you so much for your time. Until next time, bye for now.